So you've just bought your first Sony APS-C mirrorless camera with the intention of using it for video. And the chances are it probably came with the little pancake kit lens, which is not a bad lens. I rate it quite highly. But now you're ready for your next lens. So what should you buy? There's quite a lot of different options out there. You could go for the Sigma 30mm 1.4, you could go for the Sony 50mm 1.8, but my choice would be the Sigma 16mm 1.4. And right now you're almost certainly questioning my sanity, because I just said, and the chances are it probably came with the little pancake kit lens, which is not a bad lens. And that lens is a 16 to 50mm. So why would I recommend you buy another 16mm lens? Leica, tell the people on the internet, what's the answer? No? Well, the answer's quite simple, really. The 16 to 55mm is a zoom lens, and notoriously, zoom lenses are quite soft. It's also a variable aperture lens, which means when you zoom in, the aperture closes, making the image darker. And the Sigma 16mm is 1.4, which means it lets in loads of light and allows you to get those really nice bokeh-licious shots. Also, because it's a prime lens means it's a fixed focal length. It doesn't zoom in and out, it's only a 16mm. It's astonishingly sharp. And I'm assuming if you have bought a Sony APS-C camera for video, the chances are you're probably going to be mounting that camera on some sort of gimbal. And the 16mm on a Sony APS-C camera is the equivalent to around a 24mm on a full frame body, which in my opinion is the perfect focal length for gimbal shots. Leica, I think that's quite enough of me talking about this lens. Why don't we show the people on the internet the kind of shots they can expect to get with it? Blink once if you agree. That's that then. So let's get down to brass tacks. How much does this lens actually cost? Well, on Wex at the minute, it's £359. You can get it used from MPB for £264, and I think that's an absolute steal. I bought mine about 4 or 5 years ago. I bought it just after it came out because I was so excited to get a wide angle prime lens with a very wide aperture for my Sony APS-C body, and it's always lived on one of my APS-C cameras since then. It truly is a joy to shoot on. The focus motors are super quiet and it focuses so quickly and accurately on an A61, 63, 64, 65, 6600, all of those cameras it's going to perform absolutely beautifully on. So there we go, I've told you why I like this lens so much. I've shown you some of my favorite shots that I've got with it over the years. If you like this video, then give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another video, and I'll see you again really soon.